Hey folks, Gary Gormley from Fab Solutions and the Contact Center Network, and I'm here today with Jay Thattai, who is the owner and founder of CXonCloud and UnLoc. And what we're talking about today is some of the new technologies that Jay has created and founded to help develop customer experience across both retail and the contact center space. I'm really excited today to see some of the technology that Jay has that can really help propel the voice of customer, the voice of employee, and all things related to customer insight and customer data by using some of the various tools and techniques that Jay has developed. So before we head long into the demo, Jay, and before we see any of the solutions, tell us a little bit about your experience, your background, and how you've come about to develop this solution that's going to help revolutionize cloud-based customer experience. Jay, over to you.
Thank you so much, Gary. It means a lot. Yeah, so it's been a journey, trust me. So it's been a journey because we come from an enterprise background. We are a UK-based organization of companies called UnLoc Limited, and UnLoc stands for Universal Language of Customers. So we've been there since 2009 behind the delight factor of many international brands, all the way from people like British Telecom, British Petroleum, John Lewis, and to Telefonica, everything everywhere. So we've predominantly been playing in the retail and the telco space and creating omni-channel customer experience solutions. And we've been doing this for quite a number of years and across different continents and countries. So the problem remains the same. What is in the mind of my customer? We all know customer is a king, but what does my customer think? What does a king think is a key question that everybody wants to solve, really. And there are different ways to solve the problem, and where you want to listen to is also the key thing, and when you want to listen to is also a key thing. So that's where if you look at post-COVID, what's happened is understanding customer expectations and experiences has become the key, a key thing for most retailers, not just retailers, any business for that matter. They want to know what their customers are expecting and what their experiences are, and how can you better that? Because the 3 P's of marketing are no more no more practical than the experience. Experience has taken over the price, product, and promotion. Statistics say that customers are willing to pay 20% more for a better customer experience. So why would somebody not better the experience? So everybody is working towards, every business. I mean, the aspiration is to work towards customer experience. But what we find working in this market is not many customers actually go ahead and do it. Not many businesses go ahead and do it for various reasons. Because sometimes the people are not ready. Sometimes the processes are not ready. Sometimes the technology is not ready. Sometimes all three are not ready. So and customer experience actually comes second to sales, unfortunately. That's a brutal reality today. So acquisition.
Well, I think there's a challenge on that though. Is the sale driven by customer experience, or what?
Exactly.
You nail both of them.
So we still have to mature a model called ROX, which we call it as return of experience. PwC have recently launched a very nice article about how you measure the return of experience. Today, it's very simple for people to go ahead and pay money on social media, get leads, and convert those leads into sales, and people can show an ROI. I'm spending X amount of money on social media, and this is what it comes and gives me back, and I know the ROI of my investment in social media. But when I say I've got about 25 happy customers or 25,000 happy customers, what is the return of experience from having happy customers? How am I measuring that? Right? That's a very organic process. And what is the revenue that comes back to the business for having happy customers needs to be far more emphasized to build a greater case for rolling out customer experience solutions. If that's there, I think that's going to be a lot more sellable within an organization up onto the board of directors to say, hey, you know what, that makes total sense, because customer retention is the key. So it costs you 10 times cheaper to retain a customer and upsell and cross-sell to that existing customer, rather than going and finding out a customer and doing it all the way from scratch month on month. So referral marketing and existing customers, loyalty points, rewards, redemptions through existing customers by retaining them and delighting them is a core return of experience that you could calculate out of customer experience, because the cost to maintain them is much affordable, rather than going to the market and getting a new customer paying a huge cost to acquire a customer.
And I think when you look at the lifetime value of a customer, it's easy sometimes to acquire them, to keep them.
Exactly.
So much harder. And when you think the average tenure of a customer, it might range from 3 to 5 to 7 years. And actually, if you've not got that loyalty, that advocacy, and that process in place to measure and understand what your customers think and how they feel, then you're leaving yourself hugely exposed. And I know we've talked about in the past around how you use tools like speech analytics to understand that and to really gain some insight from what your customers are saying through the conversational element. But I think that piece around measuring customer experience at certain points is really important. And I think we hear sometimes that NPS is a dying measure, but actually I think it's still relevant, but it's just how you use it, and it's where you sample
Absolutely.
and how you use it in the round, I suppose. So tell me a little bit more about the technology then and the solution, and how you're trying to kind of change some of that dynamic.
Sure. So typically, if you look at it, you're very right. NPS is one metric. People losing credibility over NPS is because they're looking at it as a single metric, and that is not the veracity of the data. That's not the truthfulness of the experience. So you got to look at it completely all the way from measuring searchability. How easy is it for me to search support or search a product on the web or whatever I'm looking for to buy or to sort of seek? How easy it is for me to search for something online or in store or wherever. And number two is what's the ease of engagement? That's the second point. It's like second metric. We call this a customer effort score. How easy is it for me to search something? How easy is it for me once I search it? How easy is it for me to engage with the brand in buying it and returning it and refunding it or canceling it or whatever I do? How easy is it to engage with that particular brand? And all the way up to asking for a feedback and giving a feedback and understanding the experience in the searching and the effort and the overall experience, whether it's in store or online or the contact centers or at the delivery, various points of the customer journey, understanding the customer feedback. And not just that, also reverting back to the customer to say, oh, I've got a negative experience. So how awesome it is when somebody comes back and tells me, I'm really sorry, this shouldn't have happened. That acknowledgement is not there today. And that's why people don't want to give feedback. And the simple question is, what's going to happen? What big deal if whether I give a feedback or not? What really is the key thing, right? And after knowing who's happy, who's not happy, then building the loyalty. And then from loyalty, you convert that to rewards. And from rewards to convert into referrals. And referrals back to advocacy, back to good old searchability and lead generation. It's a cycle. What I find in the market is, like, say, a lot of products out there which with a label called customer experience, and some do just the customer survey and they call it as customer experience, and some do just loyalty but not the survey. They expect somebody else to do the survey and give the survey data, and they do the loyalty and they call it as customer experience. And somebody is just a referral engine or a rewards engine and they say we are customer experience, and somebody will say we are just an email automation and we are also customer experience. So that confuses the hell out of people as to say, what is customer experience, right? It's a gamut of everything. If a product can actually do all of this together in a cyclic fashion, then that's it. To me, is customer experience management. Till today.
So in essence, then, what I'm hearing that you've created is a solution that surveys the customer to understand how they're feeling at a particular point in time. So your kind of traditional transactional kind of NPS style metric, layered within that some sort of customer effort survey, which understands exactly how easy it is to do business with you as a brand, that you can potentially measure both on a process and an agent interaction.
Yeah.
But you've then also got, outside of that, you've got that ability to then create a program of offers, solutions, feedback, closed loop action, if you like.
Correct. Yeah.
End-to-end customer experience management.
Right. Yeah.
All
So
right,
the reason. Absolutely right. The reason statistics say that 2 out of 3 voice of the customer programs actually fail because you don't tend to fix the problem when you find the problem. So a lot of voice of the customer programs actually go there and find the problem, and they say, oh, you know what, this is the problem. But if you don't fix it then and there, then what are you creating? You're just creating more vacuum holes, which basically sucks up the clients and clients go away. So what we have created with our experience of enterprise consulting is like a product which basically not only finds out the various aspects of customer experience gaps, but also fixes it then and there with the help of obviously business processes. But the data insights we give are real time, and then we also give tools where we can potentially go and fix it and see if it is actually being fixed, and then move to the next stage and build the loyalty, and then build rewards and get repeat and referral business, thereby showing a return of experience. So by the time you complete your VOC, you've not just got data or surveys, you actually got customers coming back and doing repeat business and referral business. And we will measure that and give you and tell you, because you've delighted your customer, this is the return of experience you've got. And that's an ROX instead of an ROI, because that's a return of experience that you got. So till that point, like, we've kind of put it in a framework, and everything is automated with, of course, human intervention then and there. But the process is like pretty much laid out throughout the customer journey.
Because I think there's an interesting part. I mean, we've probably all been there where we've had the results of the customer surveys have come in this quarter. And then what we try and do is we try and shoehorn the actions that we've been working on into why the result is either positive, or if it's negative, what's changed? What's the environment that's kind of caused that? But actually what we're saying there is actually taking the insight from your survey and taking the feedback and the actions from your customer data should then quite easily correlate to the action that you've taken and the return on that experience. So giving you that ROX, which in turn obviously gives you the ROI, but you can more closely link the two together rather than trying to scramble and connect the dots and read into things that aren't necessarily there, which I think is where maybe we've been guilty of framing those kind of customer surveys and that kind of action planning phase where it's not particularly joined up.
Absolutely, Gary, spot on. That's exactly the problem. And a lot of people would agree with me in the industry to say that just collecting a survey is not customer experience. Don't brag yourself because you've got the data, but what you're doing with the data is far more important than just collecting with the data. But yes, I agree, collecting the data is important, but immediately right after collecting the data, actionable. Make sure you have actionable insights, and those insights are actually action, and you get a feedback on how the markets respond back because you fixed it. Right? So that's where it gets very, very connecting, and you're basically humanizing the digital experience. So that's the key word there. So what we do with our software, we humanize. So we don't give offers which are not personalized. We understand what customers are interested about, and the system basically tells you, okay, you this person has bought this, and this is his experience at this particular part of the journey, and you may want to give him a discount on this, or probably give him a freebie on this, or just give him a call and speak to him on this, and just fix that issue then and there. Then you will see that the process are getting tweaked, and the customer is happy. And you can see an immediate referral from the customer, and you can see the word of mouth marketing spreading out. You can see the change in the sentiment analysis of in social media. You could see change then and there, rather than doing a survey as phase one. And by the time you do phase two, the customer would have forgotten you.
And it's that whole customer service experience, isn't it? It's not just about the transaction at the moment. And this is where I refer to customer experience these days, is customer experience versus customer service. Customer service is it's a point in time. It's you restoring somebody's problem and getting them back into a state of normality, if you like. But the customer service experience transcends onto multiple touch points, and it's being able to measure the impact that all of those touch points have. Before we jump into the demo, Jay, I mean, there are obviously a number of customer experience management providers out there. You have the benefit and the experience of working in, I suppose, large blue chip organizations where you've delivered some of this stuff. So you've obviously taken some of your experience into what you've built today. So if I was to ask you the question of what makes your solution different to what's out in the market already, what would be the differentiator in your mind?
So I'm an architect. I'm a software architect by profession, right? So the key things that I look out for my vendor is what I built in my product. Our product is damn simple. It's extremely simple. It's almost a no-code software. So because we've taken all this experiences from the past and we built it in a way that how many number of questions should you really ask, all the way to changing the questions. Because most of the times we roll out customer experiences, that becomes, at the end of the day, it looks very expensive. It's too complex to roll out. And changes are very, very complex because, once you make a change, it has to change the metric. It has to change the metric in multiple places and all that. So, and repeatable. So you do something in one channel and then you got to repeat the same thing in another channel. Then repeatability has to be simple, and reusability. So I've done something for this quarter and I want to repeat the same thing in the next quarter. So I should be able to do it. Similarly, I should be reusable. It should be reusable for one department. I've done something. Can I reuse that for another department? Yes, you should be able to do that. So we've built all these architecture principles of like simplicity, repeatability, reusability, integratability. All we give you is a Bitly link, and that Bitly link can go actually anywhere. So we're cutting down the cost of customizing the softwares and writing expensive APIs and SDKs and making the whole voice of the customer unaffordable, so it doesn't even go off the shelf. So we've been there in this situation. So we made it very simple and easily deployable and very standalone as well. And if you need to integrate, the integration is also very, very simple. Whether it could be to a CRM or to an ERP or wherever it needs to integrate, the integration is very, very simple. So we've done that to basically roll out voice of customer programs to make sure, like, people start collecting the customer insights. People know the post-COVID expectations and experiences, because just because it's expensive and it gets deprioritized is our personal observation. And the complexity of rollout is actually putting the voice of the customer programs in the pipeline. So with all that, we would say we are one of the most simplest software out there, which can collect the data in a matter of minutes and hours. And setting up is going to be like, say, days to weeks instead of months to years. So that's our core competence.
And I think it's really interesting that, because most things tend to fail because we make them too complicated, or they become a beast to manage, or there's not enough resource to handle the data and interpret the data. So I think keeping things simple, I mean, for my brain alone, works very, very well. And I think what I'd ask you off the back of that is to say, a lot of contact centers in terms of the industry that I'm in tend to have to outsource this to larger VOC providers. But it sounds like you've built something that might be more user-friendly, that you can manage a little bit more internally to maybe help reduce that cost of outsourcing externally. So would you say that that's a fair description there, or is there still a little bit of outsourcing attached to it?
No, I mean, in all honesty, we want contact centers to be self-reliant on agent feedback or running voice of the customers. In fact, we're coming out with this concept of converting contact centers to customer experience hubs, because contact centers is like pretty old now, right? So now the contact centers can do much more than what they are good at, which is like handling customer service or making outbound calls, or like contact centers now have started doing voice of the customer surveys, because they are the face of the brand. So they've been talking to clients and they know how to get the data. So they reaching out to customers, they basically collecting voice of the customer surveys, they're collecting the data, and that's a very valuable information that could go back to the brand that they're already servicing for. So that's one thing, and we can provide the tools necessary for the contact centers to measure the agent feedback in-house, and based on that, so that will be a real-time view of what the customers are thinking about the agent. That's number one. And which can be used for coaching and learning and all that, and improving productivity and performance on the floor. Secondly, we also give them tools where they can run voice of the customer programs without increasing the number of FTEs, because this doesn't necessarily need to be a voice-based campaign. This could be an email-based campaign. This could be a WhatsApp-based campaign. This could be an SMS-based campaign. So I can offer this across any channel, omni-channel. So if it could be a social media-based campaign, so the contact center can go tell the brand, say, hey, we've been doing your inbound and outbound, but we can also drive the voice of the customer. That would take a huge pain off the head of the brands. And this is a new opportunity that we want to talk to contact centers and say, become customer experience hubs. You drive customer experience, not just for your own contact center, but also for your clients. That's a new opportunity on the table, and we have a software to give you. You can drive loyalty campaigns separately. You can drive reward campaigns separately. You can boost, repeat business, a campaign to drive repeat business, a campaign to drive referral business. All these are new opportunities on the table based on data. It's not random outbound, sales campaign. No, this is about a list of customers who have expressed a satisfaction or a dissatisfaction. The contact center knows that the experience of the customer and then based on which they're trying to upsell and cross-sell based on their preferences and their experience. Similarly, they're trying to convert negative experience to positive experiences and try and upsell and cross-sell to them, and basically build the brand loyalty. All this, we have the tools that we can give to contact centers for this.
Yeah, you know what? There is something in that around that hyper personalization of the approach. And actually, I'm more likely to complete a survey if I feel like it's personalized. I'm more likely to give loyalty if I feel like you're personalizing the customer journey with me. And I'm more likely to stay with you and have more brand advocacy if I feel like you treat me as an individual. So I think there's something definitely in that. So let's head into some of the demo then. So I think it'd be useful to see some of the core features of the product. And some of the areas where it speaks for itself and it stands alone, to kind of highlight some of the differentiators within that. So I'm going to put you in the driving seat, and you can showcase the product and the demo and show us all the delights that CXonCloud has to offer and how it can help improve customer experience in contact centers and some of the retail sector. So Jay, you've turned into some sort of jellyfish, and so I'm assuming you're going on to the system. So you're in the driving seat.
Okay, sure. Right. Let me share my screen. Is it already shared? Is it?
Yeah, you should be able to share.
Yeah. The first thing I'm going to show you is the agent feedback, which could potentially be triggering automatically at the back of any agent activity. So the agent feedback can trigger right after, right after a case is closed on the CRM. It can be triggered after a call is closed. It can be triggered after a chat window is closed. It can be triggered after an email is sent. It can be, it can be anywhere. So the rules, I would leave it to the brand, and I would leave it to the contact centers to decide what's the right way to do. So what happens is an email comes to the, it can be an email, it can be an SMS, it can be on WhatsApp, it can be on a Facebook page, or it could be a messenger, it could be anywhere, right? So that link comes on to the particular customer who's called the contact center and has spoken to an agent. And then this is what he sees when he clicks on. Right, these questions are all fully customizable. Any languages could go there. Any kind of questions that you want to sort of ask, you can basically ask. It's very, very simple. So call connectivity and waiting time. I'm going to consciously put this as a very low score. And then I'm going to say, this is your NPS. Typically, would you like to recommend this? I'm going to say unlikely. I'm going to say share your experience about our service. I'll say huge waiting time. And I wish, and after all that, my issue is still not resolved, right? So that's something a customer says, and it takes only 30 seconds to 60 seconds to get this data. You don't want to ask, you don't want to bore the customer like with so many questions. We can get this questionnaire. We will do some consulting with the contact center. We will agree on what are the key metrics that you want to really ask, and we can get that done. Right, so that's real-time instant, and this is what a customer is going to see. And then the beauty is the system has got an AI and ML capability, which automatically analyzes. It automatically analyzes the feedback that's being given, and it responds back. And look at that! Instantly, I get a mail back to say, "Sorry, Jay, looks like we failed to delight you. This shouldn't have happened. We're looking into it. Please do send in your comments, and we would love to win your heart." And that's an automatic message that comes in based on the feedback score and the text that's being given by the customer. And contact centers or brands don't have time to basically sit and do this. And by the time they do this, the information is already going to social media and the brand image is getting tarnished. So here, the system automatically analyzes and does a reputation management. And from then on, he can say, okay, let me give you more information. And then I would say, then I can basically brief of the problem. I can write that, and that comes into the customer service team, right? And that becomes a case with a case ID. And this email to case is a default feature in all the CRMs, and we can get this integrated. Okay, so this is sort of one feature of the app where it's real time and instant. And right at the end of an agent activity, we can drive the feedback and the customer gives a feedback. If it's a positive experience, he gets a different message. If it's negative experience, he gets a different message. And from then on, he can basically start engaging with the brand.
So regardless of whether it's a positive or a negative experience, you complete the survey and you get some sort of acknowledgement back to either say thank you for your feedback and or sorry to hear that, we'll be closing the loop with you. So already you're on that kind of front foot of root cause analysis and front foot of investigation.
Correct.
To improve the problem.
Absolutely.
So that's brilliant in terms of the I suppose the instant feedback that gives. How is that selected? Is that a randomized approach that's sent on a survey, or is that agent selected? Because I often find
we will never give that to the agents. Sorry, we will never give that to the agents because it's not the choice of the agents to drive the feedback, because that's been a cause of massive inconsistencies in experience, in measuring experience. So it's not the choice of the contact center agents to drive feedback because they can get very selective about it. So this is based on a rule where every agent needs to get at least minimum of 3 to 5 feedbacks. It all depends on the number of cases they close. So in other previous companies when we did, so the feedback gets triggered right after a case is closed. If an agent's working on a case and he or she is basically closing the case and saying, okay, this is all done. And that's the point where, because by the time you would have actually got quite a number of engagements with the customer can quantify the experience and clearly say where he was being very happy and where he's been unhappy. You don't want to ask the customer about his feedback right at the end of the first inquiry because it's too early to make a decision. So typically what we recommend our clients is at the end of a case closure, or either the case is closed or it's forwarded or it's like suspended. We want to go and we want to ask the feedback to the customer, and that feedback will be for every single agent. So every single agent gets a license, and every single agent, the customer can report on every single agent. So
and thinking about that case flow then. So I'm assuming it then has the ability to integrate into your Zendesk of the world, your task management tools, so you can really start to automate and make sure that this doesn't cause you additional FTE or any increase due to admin, because you've got it all automated. So that integration
absolutely.
So it's awesome that we've got that data. So that's the first rung, if you like, of understanding what your customer is thinking and feeling and the experience that you're providing. What's next once you've got that data? How do you start to make more intelligent decisions and use the insight? So how does that work?
So we're going to show you the supervisor version of it, as to see like what. So once you collect the data, then you see what kind of insights that you're going to get out of it. What will a supervisor see? What can the brand see and all that? We're going to show you a little bit of that. And obviously we have the data. So whatever the brand wants us to customize and show what metrics they want to show and all that, we can do all that, because every brand wants to have their own set of dashboards. So we can customize that because we've got the data. But what is out of the box, I'm just showing you. This is just a sample. Reshma, if you want to share your screen, just show us the supervisor view, please.
So Reshma's been there in the background, very silently and patiently, chance to shine in terms of showing off some data.
Yeah. So so every day we can measure the reports every single day, and this shows the cumulative experience of the agents, all the agents put together for the brand. So we can create a dashboard for each and every brand. Say, for example, a contact center has about 3 or 4 brands that they're servicing. So we can have a dashboard for each and every single brand and sort of showcase, the contact center, say, for this particular brand, and you've allocated about 20-25 agents, and average experience of all the agents put together is that for today, right? And based on it, it can go day on day, week on week, month on month, and we can show an aggregated data. And based on that, we can scroll down, we can see number of bookings that this has generated. So for example, a super happy customer has come in, and the email that we send to the customer to say, super happy that you're delighted. By the way, would you want to know a little bit more about this new service we are offering? Here is a small button and you can click and put in a booking inquiry. So, and we measure that. So voice of customer typically stops at the point where you basically collect the customer feedback and leave it there, but we don't leave it there because we want to measure the return of experience. What we do is we put a hook there, and then we say, okay, re-engage them, and of which we say how many bookings are confirmed and followed up and have come in. So we show the return of experience there, and each booking could potentially be a new sale, and that goes to the outbound team, and the outbound team can start making sales from there because I know the customer is happy, and the happy customer has inquired for a new service, and I'm trying to upsell now.
And I suppose it is just piecing together that whole customer journey and making use of the data that you've got. And if you're a happy customer, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a booking, does it? It's not a sell. It could be a potential referral. So we appreciate that you had this great experience. We'd love for other people to experience the same happiness that you've got. And so would you know anybody that we could contact to?
Absolutely.
And
so we've got that as well,
can't you? You can create referral pathways and things off the back of it.
Absolutely. I think we have a referral graph, so we can put that as a referral. Overall feedback on overall recommendations. If you look at that, say how many people would you like to recommend? So right at the end of it, and then how many people who you have recommended have come back to me and ordered something. So it's a loop. It's not just asking something and then leaving you then and there. It's a continuous loop that we're talking about. And say, how many people, are you happy or not? Yes, I'm happy. Okay, if you're happy, would you want to refer me to friends and family? Yes, I would like to do that. If you're referring me to friends and family, how many of them have actually come back and sort of avail my service or give an inquiry? You got that data as well. So then okay, I've got 25 happy customers today. And those 25 customers have referred me to about 25 different people, right? And that's about new 25 people coming, of which about 10 people have come back and inquired. It's pretty cool from one agent.
And I think what's interesting when you're looking at these two graphs here is that spider diagram can be really, really intelligent in terms of the data that it can give you once you start to identify potential pinch points in your process. And I noticed there's something you've got there. It's agent attitude, agent skill. So that in itself can help inform, is it an attitudinal thing that you've got to sort out with your teams? Behavioral?
Absolutely.
Or actually have you got some skills that customers are saying that they didn't feel like the person they were speaking to was suitably skilled and trained to help them resolve that query. So I'm assuming from this, you can drill down into team data, individual data.
Reshma, can you click on that particular report and drill down from the spider chart, please? Just go back to the main screen, the dashboard. Just go to the spider chart and click more, please. So from that spider chart, now I'm drilling down. I've got about 4 agents that I put in together for you. Now I can say, what do I want to drill down based upon? So I can have 100 agents, 1,000 agents, doesn't matter. Now, if I want to put agent attitude, and I can filter it to see who are the agents who got the best of the attitudes and the worst of the attitudes. So that's the drill down. Now I can further drill down into each of the agent. Click on the agent. So that would be the overall score of each of the agent across various there's an average feedback. And now I can still drill down that back and click on view feedback. And that's going to basically show who are the customers who rated what. And you can you drill down further? Yeah, beautiful. You can still drill down on Sally and say the complete information of the customer who's basically given that feedback. And you can also see what they've got.
So there's some good stuff there for a team leader level to take some action with their teams to improve their overall performance. And if you think about the things that you can influence there as a team leader, skill and attitude, most definitely, but you're starting to get some brackets of information around maybe connectivity, wait times by agent, and what that then can do. If I was a team leader looking at that data, I'd start to correlate that with their productivity scores. And actually, are they in wrap for too long, or is their handling time too high? And is that driving a negative experience for the customer? So I think it gives you some really good insights to be able to take some proactive action.
Yeah, I mean, the beauty is because this data is fully available, so now it all completely depends on what the client wants. And if they want to integrate the contact center CMS data with this data, we can do a correlation between the two. And if they want us to write this data with the CRM data, yes, we can do that. So we can give data to, if there are customers who already have a business intelligence platform, and they want us to feed data, and yes, we could do that, and they have their own data analytics team, we could do that. Or if they say, oh, okay, can you pull all this report? We will provide you all the data. Could you basically get all this together and put together the dashboard? Yes, we can do that as well. It's what we're showing you is a raw data that we've got, and how we want to play around with this data is completely up to the client. And there's nothing called box standard here, because every client is very different, and we could do that for them.
Definitely gives you some insightful data for which to go and actually either investigate further or actually reward people. So you can gamify some of this stuff. So I imagine at some point you can integrate it into your gamification tools if you've got them in your telephony system, and really make something culturally happen here to say, right, actually we're really focusing on the positive experience of customers, which is great.
Yeah, absolutely. So things like the leaderboards, and where you list agents, and today the most responsive agents are probably the most agents that have delighted the most number of customers are these. So you look at that, you're creating a culture of who is a really friendly buddy there, and creating a fantastic experience on the floor. And you can do a lot of intelligent call routing and decisions as well once you have the data. So the key thing is getting the data in there, and then what we want to do is the scope of work.
So we've looked at advisor data and surveys. We've looked at some intelligent dashboards that can actually help you take proactive steps to improving some of that. If we're looking at it more as a wider voice of customer program, that organizations can implement in their business to change how they perceive data, to change customer journeys, and to take more proactive action on a more macro level. How does the solution help support that?
Absolutely. So I think I should, or maybe Reshma, you could do. No, I could show it on my phone. So I'll take control if that's okay, Reshma. Brilliant. So let me take control. So typically, the voice of the customer program, it starts at a point where we customize the questions for each and every single client. And then what we do is we basically have a link, and all we need to do is share that link to the contact centers. So assuming we have 2 people driving the voice of the customer, that's all you need. You basically can have a client asset allocated to each and every single FTE, and they can manage the complete voice of the customer for a complete brand. That's how simple we've sort of brought into, because it's all in one single app. I'm showing it as an app. It can be shown as a screen as well. The UI looks really good on an app. So this can be managed anywhere, anybody, even a home agent can manage the whole thing, right? So what we're saying here is 1 FTE. So we give them the feedback link, and an agent's given a complete list of customers to basically go and ask for a voice of the customer or a complete feedback. And this can be integrated to the contact center as well. So one side, what we demonstrated just now was an agent feedback. Similarly, instead of an agent feedback, we can actually ask for a voice of the customer. And one of the questions in the voice of the customer could be an agent feedback as well. So we could do both. We could do agent feedback and voice of the customer. We could do both. But so typically the way it works is the customer gets that particular feedback link. And once he or she gets a feedback link, they submit the survey exactly as how we show. The questions will be changing. The questions are slightly different, and based on what the brand really wants to measure out of the customer. And this need not be just with the contact center. It can be on social media. It can be at emails. It can be SMS, and anyway, any other channel. And we also give a QR code to, for example, that's a QR code. So we give this QR code to the brand, and the brand can actually print this and stick it on in their store. So even a scan there on the QR code will open up the feedback link. So it doesn't necessarily need to stick within the contact center. The agent can measure omni-channel customer experiences from across different channels, and basically be the voice of the customer, representative of that brand in the contact center, right? So I'll show you what we collect. So this is for a retail car retailer that we have done. There are about 1,000 retail brands across the country, and then we want to measure the voice of the customer across 1,000 retail dealers. Let's put it as dealer retail showrooms for used car and new car sales, right? So now I click on CXCloud. I click on on-premise experience. I'll say that's 77%. The agent basically has collected this data across 77% is the customer experience score. You click on that, it says, oh, the brand loyalty, the product variety, the pricing advantage, product availability, all these is fully customizable. So you get it for month on month and week on week and all that. And you can have a daily report as well. So, sorry. Yeah. And then if you look at it now, if I want to know, so somebody has said rated really two of them have rated very low on product variety. So I want to click on that. I want to see who those two people are. And I get to see that. And I click on Justin. And Justin clearly says, I didn't purchase. The retail experience was horrible. Staff were rude and not paying attention to the customers. And I know the date, I know the day, I know the mobile number, I know the email address, and then that's it. He came in and he wanted to explore a Land Rover and a Rolls Royce, or whatever the product category could be. Yeah.
So I think this creates a real opportunity to say, how do you leverage the data that's coming from your voice of the customer program to create some sort of closed loop feedback mechanism?
There you go. Okay, that's what I'm going to show you next. So once I know this, what the voice of the customer agent is going to do. So typically most other solutions stop at that point, but for us, the journey starts from that point. So what I would do is I'd come back to loyalty and I would click on a campaign. Now, as a contact center agent, what I can do, I can send sorry vouchers, right? So these are the two guys and I can send sorry vouchers to them and I can say, I'm really sorry. Okay, so this has already been sent. I'll say last. Okay, probably check another campaign. Okay, so I see three people and they are happy customers. Now I want to send them to like my Facebook page. So as a contact center agent, I can drive Facebook like campaigns to my brand organically. And this is not paid marketing. This is not social media, digital marketing. This is pure, an outcome of the voice of the customer. I know Jay is a happy customer. Brian's a happy customer. Ronald is a happy customer. Now, can I basically go there and ask them to like my Facebook page? One click, the contact center agent can drive social media campaigns from happy customers. And not just that, they can also get you more Instagram followers. They can get you more Google reviews. They can get people to get connected on LinkedIn. Overall, the brand loyalty and the brand value can potentially be increased. And these are all return of experiences, because there is a cost associated to go get people to like your page, share your page, subscribe your YouTube channel, increase your Instagram follows and all that. But here it's completely organic, because I've done my voice of the customer program. I know who's happy, who's not happy. And my system allows me to basically drive social media loyalty automatically. And the beauty is, this is the second step. Once we understand customers' experience, the second step is engaging with the customer based on the experience. If it's a negative experience customer, I would basically send them a sorry voucher. I would give them a 10% discount, or all this will be agreed with the brand. If the brand says, yeah, if it's a negative experience, give them a sorry voucher on our behalf and tell them it's really apologize on behalf of the brand. And if it's genuinely our mistake, yeah, we would like to send a token of our apologies. Yeah. And that converts a happy customer, unhappy customer to a happy customer with a conversation from an agent who is the brand representative here.
And right? I think there's something in there, and you used the word earlier in terms of how do you delight customers. And I think when we think about that in terms of that surprise and delight program, if I'm a happy customer, for example, I'm not expecting anything in return, but if you're sending me something, that in itself breeds more brand loyalty, more brand advocacy. And
totally.
I think for that negative customer to say, right, we're really sorry to hear about your experience. Here's 10% off a future purchase. That goes some way in redeeming some of the problems that you might have faced. So, and I imagine the redemption on those to kind of offset that from the ROI probably isn't huge, but the actual the delivery of it probably goes a lot further than the actual redemption of it.
Yeah, absolutely. But look at it, right? So if there are going to be, so you've got about 1,000 customers, and you're sending a coupon to so many of them, and end of the day, at least 10% of them basically come back and repurchase. You're basically not lost a customer. In fact, you have So I've converted an unhappy customer to a happy customer, and you've stopped the negative word of mouth spreading, and you've basically got them to repeat business. Isn't that an unbelievable thing? And otherwise, what will happen? This negative experience customer will go around the world, and he'll put it on Twitter, put it on Google reviews, put it on Facebook. That's going to impact the brand.
Yeah.
So this is a tangible sort of workaround, where I'm coming back and converting your unhappy customer to a happy customer. Not just that, I'm also trying to get a sale out of the existing happy customer. And I can also categorize the customers into club 10, club 50. I can do customer segmentation for you, right? So the way it works is like, say, every time somebody gives a feedback, the system automatically awards 10 points. Okay, and every time a customer likes a Facebook page, that's 10 points. Every time there's a Google review, 10 points. So over a period of time, customers start collecting reward points. And when, at a point where we can redeem it, so we can give them a QR code or a promo code, and the promo code and QR code would have been configured already at their systems. So with that, I'll say a thank you, maybe August. And then I give them a 10% discount on maybe whatever the brand's e-commerce portal, shop.brand.com, .uk, which way, and then say the offer expires on the 31st. Now, do you want to go and basically claim that fee? I can send that campaign. The campaign will go and see how many of my club 10 customers are basically coming back and buying from me.
And that's creating that cycle of reward and incentive for clients. I mean, it's interesting, isn't it? It's how far do you take that in terms of incentivizing surveys and incentivizing rewards? But I think if you offset that against the cost of acquisition and marketing, I think you can see the upside to promoting your products and services to existing customers in this way.
Yeah. Exactly. So that's what I'm going to show you next, where I have my happy customers and unhappy customers. I've got a complete list, right? Now, what I want to do, rather than doing a random Facebook marketing, I can be more targeted, and I could go and actually look at my list of customers. I can give them festive discounts. I can say new service, new event, maybe a shop address is changed or temporary closure due to COVID. God forbid, no, but yeah, if it happens. And new product that the brand is launching, free tips on how to use the services and products. All this in one click. One agent can drive to 100,000 customers, no problem. The system can handle. Right? So I'm saying, okay, these are the festive discount. Okay, I would say Xmas 20 or whatever. I'll give them a 25% discount. And festival name, I would say Xmas 2021. All these are from the contact centers. The contact centers have never been doing this. So understanding a customer's experience, we're not doing a blanket email broadcast. We're doing a voice of the customer, understanding who your happy customers are, filtering them down by loyalty, and from loyalty, you're giving them rewards, you're asking them referrals, and you're also telling them, hey, this is a festive discount exclusively for you guys because you're happy customers.
So I think,
and I'm giving the store.
Yeah. And I think what you're saying there is, and I think this is an interesting kind of part of customer experience, is to say your customer experience management needs to be controlled, if you like, but also you need to segment the approach that you're taking with your customers to continue to build that loyalty and to continue to build that brand advocacy. And using this tool can help you think about that and do it in slightly more creative ways that allow you to increase share of wallet, increase product uptake, and generally help customers feel rewarded for their loyalty.
Absolutely. If you look at the typical voice of the customers, right? So it stops at this point. It just stops. Okay, so we did your voice of the customer, and your customers are 77% happy, and these are the metrics. Thank you, sir, and bye-bye. How does that help me? Right? This is why voice of the customer's solutions are not, people are not able to feel a return of experience. They're not able to see a return of investment because this data is great. Okay, I've done it, but what more? What next? The whole organization has to align itself to basically go and drive that loyalty, drive the reward programs, drive the referral marketing. And by the time they do all that, so it's another 6 months down the line, these customers would have forgotten.
So I think there, Jay, you've just summarized a key point before we close the session today. I think organizationally, contact centers and or other organizations have to consider what their customer experience management process is. And I think what we're saying with this solution is that you can look at that straight from your agent level feedback that gives you an indication of how your frontline teams are supporting your customers to deliver a great customer service and great customer service experience. You can then build that into more of a proactive management of your customer experience through allowing team leaders and departmental figures to have a look at what their overarching customer experience is. But then you can broaden that into your wider customer experience program by creating loyalty, advocacy, and very specific touch points within that journey that you want to track that can give you the ROX from a customer experience management program.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
If people wanted to connect with you and explore this in more detail and they wanted to kind of see what that solution is, how might somebody get in touch to explore that and maybe get more of a detailed demo or explore more about the solution?
Yeah, so we were a very friendly company, and as you see, the software is very, very simple to configure for any use case. So we're more than happy to do proof of concepts, non-obligatory proof of concepts, so people are interested, and we can pilot that for a period of like about a month or so, and see if that they can get the data that they really want in a matter of days to weeks, rather than actually putting a massive team and a massive investment behind and doing it for 3 to 6 months just to know whether they need to do it or not. So in fact, this could be like a free voice of the customer program where you very quickly go ahead and measure a particular segment and see if this is really working or not for you, and if you're getting the data, and then you can basically learn from it and do a pan country-wide voice of the customer program as well. So those ways, yeah, we're very flexible. We welcome people to come and use our software, try our software. We're fully GDPR compliant, fully on AWS. Scalability is never a concern. And we are available on web, app, iOS, Android, and people can do this from remotely as well. So, and it works completely omni-channel. We just not contact centers. So it's very, very affordable, and it's built by people who design voice of customer programs. So we know the pain. We absolutely know the pain.
Awesome. Well, I found that really, really useful. Thank you very much for entertaining me and keeping me informed and making sure that I kind of follow through and I get it and understand it. And I think the platform that you've got is really simple, like you said, to kind of understand and really promote. And I think there is the key part that I like about it, and where I've seen some voice of the customer programs fail, is that they don't close the loop on customer experience. And I think what you've shown here is that there is a really great system to be able to do that and to control that workflow that integrates with existing workflow management tools that help you kind of do that. So thank you very much for that, Jay. Thank you, Reshma, for rolling the flow of the demo. And we'll end it there. If anybody does want to get in touch, feel free to come through to me, or feel free to connect with Jay on LinkedIn. But when I post this onto social media, feel free to drop a comment on the below and we'll be in touch. But thank you very much, and we shall leave it there. Cheers, Jay.
Cheers. Thank you so much, Gary. Much appreciated. Thanks for the opportunity.